You know that feeling on the first of the month when your salary comes in, your bills are auto paid, and you're looking forward to a weekend with zero work and 100% good times? Well, that's what financial independence looks like. Only the weekend lasts for the rest of your life and the planning starts way early, like right now. Surprisingly, early retirement is not that hard. You don't need to learn any new unusual skills. The strategies that work are repeatable and predictable signs. So, let's figure out today what can you do to retire in 8 years. And we are doing a giveaway with this video of these 3 amazing books on personal finance. And all you need to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel and tell me in the comments if you have started thinking about financial independence and how far you are in this journey. The science supporting early retirement is so simple that anybody could do it, but almost nobody is willing to do it. Now, we are going to use the words early retirement and financial independence interchangeably here. But what I basically mean is that you get to a point where income from your investments are enough to cover for your average monthly expenses. You won't need to be employed for your daily survival. Now, financial independence can mean different things to different people. But in this video, we are going to see how can you get to a point where you don't need to work for your monthly survival. You can still keep working, but you will have the freedom to choose the projects on which you really want to work on, and not just because you need to pay your monthly bills. With me till here? Okay. Let me also clarify that the calculations that we are going to discuss in this video will not work if you are too early in your career. We'll be assuming a certain level of savings from your income, which will be very difficult to achieve if you've just started working. And if you've just started working, retirement should be the last thing on your mind. You need to focus on what can you do to increase your income and what skills do you need to learn that will help you with the growth in your job profile. Okay, coming back. One major number that we'll be focusing on in this video is your investment rate. You must have heard of the 50-30-20 rule, wherein 20% of your income goes towards your investments. Today we'll see how can you fast track your financial independence if you can increase this rate to 60-70% of your income. Let's say you are earning 12 lakh rupees every year after tax, just to keep the maths easy. That means 1 lakh rupees every month. So if you can invest 60% of your income, that is 60,000 rupees at 10% every year, you will get 86.7 lakh rupees at the end of 8 years. If you're really in a hurry to tell off your boss and investing 70%, you can get the same 86 lakh rupees in just 7 years. The challenge is to keep the investment ratio high consistently. If you can earn more, spend less, and keep the investment high, you would be able to build a big enough retirement fund so quickly that it may even surprise you. Okay, let's see the details with an Excel sheet. So this is the Excel file that we are going to use today. This is a read-only file and you need to download this to make your own calculations. And you only need to input your data in the yellow highlighted cells on the calculator tab. Let's get to the calculator tab. There are a few cells in which you need to input your data. Let's start. Your current age, let's say 32. You want to retire after 8 years at the age of 40. Lump sum investment available today. Let's say you don't have any investment available today. Monthly SIP amount. Let's say you will start with 60,000 rupees every month and increase this by 10% every year. Maximum investment amount. Let's skip this right now. Expected annual return pre-retirement. Let's say you can take more risk before retirement and invest in stocks and equity mutual funds. So let's say we'll get the 12% return. Post-retirement, we'll invest in debt funds, which will bring down our return. Let's say 9%. Inflation is 4.5%. From 1 lakh income, you are investing 60,000. That means your monthly expense is 40,000 rupees. This becomes 56,884 at the time of retirement with inflation. And this will get you to a corpus of 1.67 crore that will last you till 130 years of age. Now, this is going up to 130 years because I've only done calculations up to 130 years of age. With these numbers, it can go even higher. So you see, if your investment is 60,000 every month and your expenses are up to 40,000 rupees, you can quickly become financial independent. Let's try to complicate this a bit. What happens if your monthly expenses are 50,000 rupees? We'll change this to 50,000. The corpus now will last you till 90 years of age. 90 is still fine. For any kind of retirement planning, make sure that the corpus lasts till 90 years of age. So we are good here. Okay, what happens if you only earn 8% post-retirement? Small change of 1%. Now your corpus will only last you till 75 years of age. Not good, right? Let's bring the expense down to 40,000. Okay, we are back to 90 plus years. That's good. What if at 32 you have some investment available with you? Let's say 6 lakh rupees. Now your corpus will last you till 127 years of age. I'm sure with all these variations, you have seen that financial independence is not that difficult to achieve. Getting to a point where investments will take care of your average monthly expense, not that difficult. But we have not added any big expense here. Let's say you want to buy a house. What happens if you want to buy a house before you want to call yourself financially independent? Let's say you want to buy a house at 40 years. The price today is 1 crore rupees. With inflation, in 8 years, the price will become 1.42 crore rupees and your funds will only last you till 49 years of age. The numbers are not supporting this right now. So what else can we do? What if you started earning at 26 and you were diligent? You took the full advantage of Section 80C of the Income Tax Act, which allows you a deduction of up to 1.5 lakh rupees if you make an investment of such amount. So if you invested 1.5 lakh every year for last 6 years, you will end up with 9 lakh rupees. Even with this, the funds will only last till 51 years of age. What else can you do? Some people will tell you to increase the return on investment. For example, what if you could get 15% return pre-retirement and 9% post-retirement? Lower the inflation a bit to 3% and done. Enough funds that will last you till 130 years of age and you also get to buy a house. But you see, these returns are not in your hand. The market may go up, market may go down. Inflation may increase, inflation may decrease. So, when doing any kind of retirement planning, it makes sense to keep these numbers low and optimize for what you can control. Like how much can you invest and what is your monthly expense. Make sense? Let's reduce the returns to their original numbers. We have 12%, 8% and 4.5%. Now we have only two options that we can work around with. The first is let's increase your salary and increase your investments. Let's say investments goes up to 80,000 rupees and the expenses come down to 30,000 rupees. But this is difficult, right? What happens with 81,000 rupees? We are hitting the 91 number. That's good, but that's still a bit difficult. Okay, going back to 70,000 investment and 40,000 expense. And the second option, which is in your control, is to delay your retirement. Let's say what happens at 41 years, 42 years, 43 years, and we are done. The funds will last you till 103 years of your age. So you see, only a major expense like a crore rupees is what is derailing our plan for early retirement. Let's remove this for now. So you see, if you have some investments already, you can even reduce your monthly investments to 48,000 rupees and still be able to retire in 8 years. What are the important factors that you need to take care of? Number one, you would see that I have not emphasized that how big your retirement corpus should be. Whether it should be 1 crore or 4 crore, it depends on your numbers, on your expenses. So do not get fixated on this big number. Many early retirees who quit their corporate life in their 30s continue to make an earning after retirement. Any extra cash will lower your dependence on your investment. Now, you can explore some side hustles that you're interested in, or you can do a consultancy services in the areas that you have expertise in. Number 3, it is essential to keep your expenses in check. Don't spend 50,000 when you're earning 50,000. Once you inflate your lifestyle, it is very hard to get back. Lifestyle creep is very deceiving because you won't know this is happening unless it becomes too much. Also, important point. Every 10% increase in spendings adds around 3 years to the process because it hurts you two ways. One, it lowers your investments and it increases the spendings that your assets need to overcome. It's a double-edged sword. Number 4, EMIs. The amount you owe as debt is an immense drain on your savings. Today, a lot of people are living their lives on EMIs. Consumer loans take a huge chunk out of your income. That means there is nothing left to invest. Therefore, pay off your debt as soon as possible and don't pile on the new ones. Number 5, it is important that you start investing early. Without it, you may run out of your money in retirement, or you may not even reach your goal of retirement corpus. It is important to point out that early retirement is not for risk averse people. Markets may go up, markets may go down, and this will not fit with your risk appetite. And finally, stick to the plan. It's important not only to set your goal and a course of action, but you also need to follow this plan for 8 long years. One simple suggestion is to make your investments automatic. For example, if you're going to invest 50,000 rupees every month, make this transfer automatic. Set up a SIP so that this investment actually happens every month. Early retirement is certainly an ambitious financial goal, but it can certainly be achieved with financial planning. The steps that we discussed today in this video will set you on your way to financial freedom long before you actually leave the workforce. I hope you learned something new in this video, and thank you for watching till the end. If you find this video useful, please share this with your friends and family. If you would like to see more such financial planning videos, hit the like button, click subscribe and press the bell icon. Wrapping it up, this is Paritosh signing off.